Beyond Prejudice, the unlikely friendship of Dennis and Leo. Once upon a time, deep in the forest far from the city, there was a small village. The people living in this village coexisted with harmony and love. Everyone in the village, young and old, helped each other, gathered to chat, laugh, and have fun. However, the villagers never wanted to go to the forest where the village was located. They thought the forest was very large and inhabited by many animals. Lions, wolves, foxes. People believed these animals would harm them and avoided the forest. Dennis, a young boy living in this village, had a curious spirit. He was very kind-hearted and everyone in the village loved him dearly. Dennis could never understand why people were afraid of the forest. To him, the forest looked wonderful from the outside. The lush green trees reaching up to the clear blue sky, the chirping of birds, the colourful flowers. All of this only fueled Dennis's curiosity even more. One day, he gathered his courage, packed his bag, and secretly started walking towards the forest. When he reached the forest, he was greeted by the scent of fresh flowers. Dennis ventured freely into the forest, marvelling at his surroundings with fascination and interest. He ran with the colourful birds he saw, and when he got tired, he rested by the edge of a lake. Days passed like this, and one day, he decided to bring his ball along. When he arrived in the forest, he started running around with his ball, bouncing it here and there. Suddenly, the ball rolled away into the bushes. Dennis had never gone that far before, but he didn't want to leave his ball behind. He cautiously approached the bushes, and at that moment, he saw the bushes move, and he fell to the ground in fear. Suddenly, a small, cute lion cub emerged from the bushes, playing with his ball. Dennis looked at this adorable lion cub in astonishment. The cub was playing with the ball just like Dennis, and he seemed very happy. While Dennis silently watched the little lion cub, the cub noticed Dennis and quickly ran back into the bushes. Dennis stood up and approached his ball. Then he walked towards the cub and asked, "Don't you need to be afraid of me? Shall we get to know each other?" The tiny lion cub peeked its head out from the bushes and innocently looked at Dennis. Seeing the smile on Dennis's face, it believed in his sincerity and came out. The lion cub said its name was Leo, and they talked about their families and lives. As days went by, Dennis and Leo became very close friends, playing ball in the forest, chasing each other, and teaching each other about their different lives. One day, while Dennis and Leo were running in the forest, Leo's mother saw them and called Leo over angrily. Leo's mother told him that humans were dangerous and he should stay away from Dennis. Leo told his mother not to be prejudiced, that Dennis was a very good person, and he felt very lucky to be friends with him. He asked his mother to give Dennis a chance. Leo's mother was convinced, and Leo's family gradually got used to Dennis and grew to love him. Dennis also convinced his own family to meet Leo, and they loved Leo too. The friendship of two different creatures who met by chance became an example to both humans and animals. Prejudice was replaced by friendship and understanding, and everyone began to understand each other better.